Well, good afternoon. Welcome to the Hot Glass Show. Our glass blower today is going to be Mike Rodriguez. My name's Andy. I'll be assisting Mike, narrating the show for you. And translating in Mandarin Chinese will be Mr. John Ford.
有欢迎来台北玻璃博物馆，马上就开始。我们现在介绍那位是 Mike， 特别技术做这个工作。Andy 要帮他的忙，我这边呢慢慢介绍他们的工作，也欢迎大家。不错哈。
So Mike's going to start out by taking a gather of our clear soda lime glass up here. Set a temperature of 2100 degrees. It's really hot.
所以刚才 Mike 来说一点玻璃，从我们的火炉，40方的玻璃，温度2100度华氏，1100度摄氏，开这个火炉每天24个小时。
So now that we've got our glass, Mike's going to shape it off the end of the iron using a wooden block. You can think of these wooden blocks like big wooden spoons. He's going to use them to shape, center, and cool the glass. Because very shortly here, he's going to put a puff bear in the end of his iron, and a bubble will form.
所以现在给他用瓶，他用的那个管就是不锈钢，有一个洞在中间，好像吸管。这下吹口气到里面，一个泡会出来在玻璃里面。
Now he wants that glass to be nice and even, so this bubble forms nice and even. It's going to be about a golf ball-sized bubble. This is going to be the starting point for anything we want to make on stage up here.
那个泡现在又出来了。不管他要做什么，大部分的东西这样的开始。
Now Mike's going to shape this bubble again, but we don't actually have enough material to make what we want to make today. So what Mike's going to do is let this bubble cool down, then he's going to gather some more glass on top of it.
Yeah. 这次他要做一个很漂亮的啤酒，很漂亮的花瓶，它的玻璃还不够，等温度下来一点再回来说，可能3-4倍的一个玻璃。一定要等温度下来，要太快进去，里面的泡会破掉。
Now the reason he cools this bubble down is to strengthen it. There's going to be a lot more glass on top of this bubble, and it's going to be really hot. So he wants to cool it down, make it nice and strong for us.
所以现在等温度下来，还有几秒钟的时间，进去说它的玻璃，在这个温度，这个玻璃它们蜂蜜一样很软。
Now right when this glass comes out of our furnace, it's going to be bright orange, and it's going to be really hot. It's going to be just like hot honey. So Mike's going to have to make sure he keeps turning his iron to keep that hot glass from dripping to the floor.
在这个温度，这个玻璃它们蜂蜜一样很软。所以看不管Mike 做什么，一直在转这个铁管，停下来，玻璃马上弯下去。
Is it like glue?
And then he's going to reshape this glass because what he's going to do really shortly here is start to inflate this glass. He wants to make sure it inflates evenly on all parts.
再用另外一个板子，给它用很平。我们用的板子都是水果木，大部分樱桃木烧的比较干净，烧的比较平。
Now all of the wooden tools that we use on stage are actually made out of fruit woods. We like fruit woods because they burn away very evenly. And they've been dipped in water so that when that hot glass hits the water, it creates a layer of steam that acts just like a cushion between the hot glass and the wood.
每次他放那个板子在水里面，所以转来转去的时候，稍微那个水分也会慢慢它用平。
Now Mike's going to begin to slowly inflate our piece. He wants to make sure he inflates it very, very slowly. Because if he blows too hard on this, it'll be just like blowing a bubble in bubble gum. If you blow too fast, it's going to pop right through.
现在一步一步开始吹，在这个温度吹玻璃很容易，像我们还是吹气球一样。可是不能吹太快，吹太快的话，最下面会太薄。
Now Mike's going to work back and forth between inflating this bubble and working on that jack line that you saw him start. We're actually going to have to transfer this piece over to a new iron. So what he's going to do is make that jack line really tight. So all it's going to take is a slight tap to set the piece free.
刚才他夹那个地方，等一下他再用一次，然后夹那个地方，因为到最后会断在那边，那会变成苹果这个花瓶的上面。等一下还要再用，现在再用一次，要断很干净。
So just by looking at the temperature of the glass, or the color of the glass, it's a good way to gauge how hot it is. When it comes right out, it's going to be bright orange. As it cools down, it's going to start to go to that darker orange color, and eventually we'll go right to clear.
一步一步吹，他有短的时间做他的工作，也会去再烧。 它的温度做它的工作是1600度华氏。
Now this glass cools down very rapidly once it's out in the air, so what Mike will have to do is have to keep heating our piece back up to make it nice and soft. To do so, he's going to use our reheating furnace right here.
这个另外一个火炉，那个火炉没有玻璃，专门用烧的而已，温度高一点，那个用煤气烧的，这个两个是用电的。
Now our reheating furnace is at a temperature of 2400 degrees. There actually isn't any molten glass inside of here. We just like to use it to heat our piece back up. Now I'm starting to heat up a gathering iron because we're going to start to work on the bottom of our bowl here.
对，等一下他要说一点玻璃。刚才说他们要做一个花瓶，好像他们决定他们要做一个碗，不是花瓶。
So what I'm going to do is gather up some glass for a foot.
他说一点玻璃，现在有一点不够，他要准备做这个碗的底，这个碗的上面。所以他要多一点的玻璃。
So what we're going to do is drop this glass right on the bottom of our piece.
它会到我们现在看上面，可是到最后会变成这个碗的底，这个碗的下面。对尖。
Now right when that hot glass hits the bottom, it instantly fuses. We've only got one shot at getting that right.
那过去烧会变成一气一块。
That's why it's very important that Mike and I have good communication together.
所以他现在会用扳子，因为这个碗的底是要很平。
So Mike's going to flatten this bottom, and then just to illustrate how soft the glass is, he's going to just lightly grab it and twist ever so lightly.
所以他夹那个玻璃一转，就是要给它好看一点，可以看玻璃还很软。所以说他们要换位置到另外一个铁管，所以麦可以慢慢的把上面打开。
So like I said, we're going to have to transfer this piece onto a solid iron. So what I'm going to do is gather up some glass for a punty. This punty is going to act just like glue between this iron and Mike's piece.
所以这个一点玻璃，等下它要过去放中间，马上会粘。等下麦会切一切，在上面刚才炸的那个地方有一点水。
Now Mike's just going to create a couple of scores in this glass with a diamond tip file and add a couple of drops of water. We're going to form a pretty weak bond on the bottom of this glass.
往中间马上粘。
We want to make sure we form a strong enough bond to support the weight of this glass, but a weak enough bond so that we can actually get it off.
碰到一点点。所以刚才刮的地方有一些不平的地方，尖尖的地方，所以要回去火炉再烧。等一下麦会一步一步把上面打开。
So we're going to put an added decoration on this piece. I'm going to start to heat up an iron to gather up what's known as a body wrap.
他们决定他们要放一条玻璃在旁边，给它好看一点。我等一下Andy要过来，做一点玻璃。
We want to make sure we heat up these irons before we use them because when the hot glass hits these irons, we'll have a little bit longer time to work with the glass if this iron is hot than if it's cold.
热的玻璃会粘热的东西，这是为什么他们要先烧那个铁管？只要他们放一个铁管进去，没有先烧，玻璃不会粘。
I'm going to get this nice and hot and then gather some glass. I'm going to go to the front one, John.
You want to go to the front one? OK，所以现在他要来做一点玻璃。